We talked about the cell phone earlier. This is what it looks like. It's the size of a dime. It has a dye in it that if you try to take it out of your body, the dye will spill and poison yourself to death. This is what it looks like. They're coming, man, seriously. Blessed are those that struggle. Oppression is worse than the grave. It's better to live for a noble cause than to live and die a slave. Asante Sana, thank you very much for having me. I'm going to turn it over to Brother Darren. His information is on the back table, right? Please, y'all.
Let's give our brother a round of applause. Show him some love. Everybody on your feet.
Thank you.
Brother Professor Grif. Brother Professor Grif. Don't leave, because we're going to do a question and answer. And of course, we're going to have a basket up here. Whatever you want to drop in the basket, we're going to pass it around while you're on your feet. I ain't going to ask you to give what it is you want to give, but give what you know you should give out of love for our brother. Coming, of course, taking time out of his busy schedule. And of course, hitting the road, crisscrossing this country, north, south, east, and west, to share this information with us. And you know that some of us, we go to church every Sunday, we go to mosque, we go to all our religious services, and you ain't never heard this information before. Except if you listen to the State and City radio show. Right. Huh? Or you on the internet. And so we owe it to this brother to back him and support him as we secure him as he continues to do this work that this brother has been ordained to do. That is commissioned to do by the ancestors and by our Creator to continue to do. So we want to make sure we raise at least $500 to send our brother off tonight. So make sure you give of your time, your talent, and your treasure, because as our brother has shown you and me and us tonight, your time is fastly running out.
I appreciate you.
Right.
Your treasure should be one another that we value in your life, because that's the best thing you got. That's the greatest gift you have. And even a roach understands that. You know how hard it is to kill a roach? A roach understands that that's the best gift he got in life. And you gotta work to kill a roach. You know what I mean? He ain't giving it up that easy, huh? Especially the roaches in the ghetto. Don't leave home without them, because you know they're going with you now. Alright? But make sure you keep that bucket passing. And I can't have nobody dipping in the bucket telling me they're trying to get some change out the bucket, alright? Ain't that kind of change, okay? Make sure you pass that basket around and pass it back up front before we leave for the evening. And then those of you that didn't give a chance to give, that might be outside and all the cool people in the back, then make sure that you give something also. And if there's anybody passing by outside, let them know Professor Grif is in the house. All right, let's give our brother another black hand. Show your love for Professor Grif. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do question and answer. The brother came in, one of the engineers in the facility, just to let us know about the time. You know, I just said, well, brother, we got started a little late, and we're going a little late, all right? But we'll take care of whatever the expenses are. We started late, we going late, all right?
You understand what I'm saying? These brothers know. There's some sisters out there that are coming up that know. But you know what their fear is? That the people won't support them.
That's right.
Are you following me? So there's brothers and sisters that are in the music industry and in the entertainment industry. They know. We were doing a lecture in Little 5 Points in Atlanta, and Dave Chappelle just walked in, bought some DVDs, had some brief conversation, and he left.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So they know.
Right.
They just afraid that, you know, if they take the step out there like Dave Chappelle did with the $50 million thing, that we won't support them.
Absolutely.
Are you following me? Now quietly, they're coming after the brother.
Yes.
Because it's not on the news, don't think that they're not.
Right.
Are you following me?
Right.
So we have to continue to lend our support to those that's going to at least stand up and speak in our behalf. That's all.
That's right.
Are you following me?
Yes.
See, I'm one of them renegade brother. I don't care.
That's right.
I'm going to say what I got to say regardless.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? I think as we say in the hood, man, don't start no shit, won't be.
All right. Speaking of start, let's give our brother another black hand. All right, where the brothers and sisters that got questions now? Some of my cool brothers over here. Come on up, brother Al, and ask your question. Well, I always start with an elder. Let's give a brother a black hand as he coming up to the microphone.
I didn't have a question. I just want to say that during this time of graduations, we see a lot of young people celebrating everything, but underneath a lot of the celebration, there's a lot of pain and fear because a lot of children are not prepared to go out into the world, not working in school, and I see it often. A lot of people miss it, but it's there. And it need to be addressed.
All right, brother. We'll take that as a question right there about our young people.
See, that's what I experienced, good brother, when I agreed to go to Encore. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the brother that invited me to Encore, his name is Khalid El Akeem. Go online and look him up. He has the Black History Mobile Museum. Me and this brother got together and we said, if black kids are not coming to the museum, shit, we're going to bring the museum to them.
That's right.
So we found someone donated a trailer.
Right.
Some brothers in the hood got together, fixed it up. We put wheels on it, threw it on the back of his truck, and we go park in the parking lot. And we have people going in one side, the museum, and coming out. This brother spent 15 years of his life collecting artifacts, all the way from slavery to present. So can you imagine holding money in your hand that used to purchase black people?
That's right.
See, we don't have that kind of history.
That's right.
And this brother took it upon himself to collect these things. Now, sometimes I'm with him when we're going to collect some stuff, and you'd be surprised some of the places we go.
That's right.
We've actually been let into some Ku Klux Klansmen's homes in their basement and in their attic where they have some of these things.
That's right.
Hell, they ain't got use for them.
That's right.
And we ain't afraid to go get them.
That's right.
I think, but we heard the hell up on that of there, man. I mean, the backwoods of Alabama?
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what's going on back. You talking about some Silence of the Lambs. Shit, for real. Some Jeffrey Dahmer stuff.
That's right.
But anyway, he lays this stuff out, and he goes through this thing where he explains each piece.
Right.
So we get the true history of what went on. Are you following me?
That's right.
And it's very, very valuable that we get this kind of information into the schools. He needs to come here. You understand what I'm saying? It's very important that young people see this. Because we're not going to get the true and proper education.
That's right.
You know, our open enemy is not going to do that.
All right, next question. Yes, sir, brother. Come right up front and ask your question. Don't be shy if you want to line up behind the brother. Anybody that have questions, here's your opportunity. Okay? Thank you.
Professor Grif, you said that the body resonates at B flat. And the question, something I've been pondering for a while, because you speak a lot about the effects of music. And I noticed that in music production, they use the same chord progressions in a lot of popular music. And if you break down a lot of songs, you'll see the exact same chord progressions in a lot of songs. I was wondering, why is that, and what effect does that have on our psyche and our body?
Well, basically dealing with some basic metaphysics, we know that the systems of the 9 systems in the body pulsate. All right? And since we're highly melanated people, we pulsate in that rhythm also. Right. Because we talk in rhythm, we walk in rhythm, we eat in rhythm, we interact with one another in rhythm. So we wanted to communicate with one another using certain vibrations. Right. All right? We understood the B flat. Everyone else that we've taught understood the B flat also, because when you hear people chanting around the world, they're chanting in the B flat. Now, if you study the Om, which is the most powerful sound in the universe, right. All right, it's in B flat. And that is resonating with the highly melanated people. Now, them other people, we can't speak for them. Are you following me? But this is very important to us. Now, Korg and Roland and the people that make the MPC-60 and the drum machine and this software to do music, they understand this particular science.
That's right.
This is how come they design this product and sell it to us. Are you following me?
Right.
And we have to understand that. But now, once we started borrowing from those complex rhythms from Africa, I defy anyone to go to church tomorrow morning and listen to the grandmothers patting their feet and tapping their hands. You can hear those same rhythms and patterns in any village in Africa.
That's right.
Because it came over in the genetic code.
Right.
And this is what hip-hop did for us.
That's right.
So when hip-hop came to birth, we automatically recognized it because we've always dealt with the 4 fundamental elements. You understand? We had the djembe, which served as the drum. Right. The beat, which resonated with our 9 systems.
That's right.
Are you following me? We've always used the voice, especially in religion.
That's right.
We call people to prayer using the voice in Islam.
Right.
I think the Christians use the bell, right. The Jews use the ram horn.
Right.
Are you following me? That's right. So we've always had graffiti, the hieroglyphs. Right. Are you following me? That's all it is. That's right. So we have to understand that. So in understanding the Om, all right, sometimes We hear it, and then sometimes we feel it. Just like with Public Enemy, some people came to the concerts to see us, but some people came to feel us.
That's right.
To hear it.
Right.
Are you following me? This is why Flavor Flav was so important, and this is why it breaks my heart.
Right.
Them going the route that he's going, because we needed Flavor to draw all of those knuckleheads that would not listen to me and Chuck.
Right.
They were drawn to Flavor.
Right.
Once they was drawn to Flavor, we got them.
That's right.
Are you following me?
That's right.
But what you're seeing with Flavor is Flavor acting outside of the context of Public Enemy structure.
Right.
Buck dancing and that kind of thing. Are you following me? And we have to understand it. But to answer your question directly, that's basic metaphysics 101.
That's right.
Sound vibrations and this kind of thing. Sadly enough, they studied us to the point where they're coming up with these sound acoustic weapons to destroy us.
That's right.
Are you following me? Thank you for your question.
All right, anybody else? Come on up, brother. Ask your question. Yes, sir. And where my sisters at? I know some sisters over here has got some questions, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get some sisters after these brothers. Go ahead, brother.
All right. My first question is, Professor Grif. Now, there's people in my family and in my neighborhoods, right? Now, I myself, I'm married to a black woman, but as I questioned them about why was they dealing with the white woman and not their own, they were saying that they had a lot of problems with the black woman, that they was destroyed. You know what I mean? By the court systems, as far as how the courts used the women against the men in child support, and a whole lot of other stuff. And many of them claimed that these females were more humble and that the black women were more aggressive. I mean, that's
your question?
Yeah, that's your question.
Thank you, brother.
I feel somebody thinking in the audience. Somebody want to answer that. What do y'all say?
Yeah.
Are they just submissive for...
He didn't marry a white woman. Ask him why he did.
You didn't marry one, right?
No, sir.
Okay, why did you choose a black woman?
Well, I grew up in the nation, and I was shown the values of being with your own. You know what I mean? My brother done developed that.
Okay, accepting your own and being yourself?
Right. So if you're not taught, like you said, that is programming.
Right.
I'd like to help in this
Yes.
area. The black man should realize that the true black man, the true leader of our universe, the true God, knows that he has no help but the black woman. And the reason why we turn to other races is because we have control issues. We as men don't have a woman to control. We have a woman to help us be the God that we are. No other woman, no other race of woman can help the black God be the black God, but the black goddess.
Right. That's right.
Yes, sir.
Brothers and sisters, I don't know what this world is coming to.
I have a few notes in front of me because there's some things that I wanted to